That's excellent. I'm really glad to hear you say that. Obviously, the threats are many, but just like the Deputy General said here, we have the southern border, the Trump administration, you all, we all, they've all, the Customs Border Protection, our colleagues in green have done a hell of a job down there. And of course, the president putting in troops to assist in that. But we have the northern border too, you know, and it's twice as long. It's nearly 6,000 miles up there. And there's a lot of folks, a lot of sheriffs in this room who deal with the waterways in the Northeast, in the Northeast region. Of course, here we are in the Southeast region too. So we're really glad to see as much activity from the Coast Guard and so on and so forth. But this northern border and the infiltration of our sovereign lands, of our Indian reservations and those things, we're very aware of that, and we're hopeful that in the package, in the bill that the president has, that Congress is bringing, that the money is going to be there to assist getting more resources up on that northern border, because I think it's we all know that is an Achilles heel, that we're just shifting that pressure somewhere else. And so I think that's something that perhaps, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that, sir?
Well, the CCP is the adversary of our time, and anyone that says otherwise is being selfish or lying to you or looking for financial gain. And you know, that's a different calculation for those in Wall Street, but that's not my calculation, and I don't really care about it. But they are smart. They are partnering up with the Mexican drug cartels, with the Russians, with every adversary we have, and saying, look, we don't really like each other, but we just hate America. So why don't we team up? And you know what they did? They went to the north. And as we were discussing, while we've done such a great job through your work in this administration on the southern border, the northern border is too vast for the federal government to cover down on. It's impossible. We need you. You're the northern front. And just to put a statistic out there, last year there was like 330 known or suspected terrorists that crossed into the United States of America that we know about. Almost 300 of them entered through the northern border. That should tell you everything you need to know about who's using the northern border for what. Not just terrorism. Now they're moving the drug trafficking trade up there, and they're moving the fentanyl distribution up there. And whether or not they're putting it down into America, that's a different question. The fact that they're doing it and allowing themselves to partner with our adversaries just to come after Americans should hopefully highlight to the communities how much we need you on the northern border. I do hope this package has funding for it, but I'm just telling you right now, the USG from DC cannot solve the northern border, and many Americans are not attuned to what is going on up there, and so part of our job is delivering that message. But the bigger ask is relying on you and your teams to help us cover down on that track of territory.